Hello everyone. So today we are going to talk about some anime that have brought us some toys in real life. As in not the playable cards and stuff, but
Hentai.
actual toys that we can play with. As in
Tentacles.
Beyblades and Bakugans.
Ah, yes.
The children's toys.
Oh, okay, that makes it a lot more clearer. Okay.
Yeah, toys for children which we used to play with as children.
Okay.
And still do sometimes, because why not?
With
But
the same purpose in mind.
with the same purpose in mind, to revive memories.
And
That is the purpose.
stimulate our brain.
Sure. These are normal toys, alright? You just took it in a very different direction from the start. Okay. So, firstly, it is in itself a very good thing that there are animes that can bring people, toys that are very, very similar to what it actually is about. As in, let's say, for example, a Beyblade. Basically, there was a toy named Top, alright, or Spinning Top. India में in Hindi it is known as Lattu. So that thing is a very simple device. It spins and it's somehow attractive to children of all ages.
Because motion is attracted to, like eyes are attracted to any kind of motion, and Beyblades and spinning tops are kind of one of the things that makes the human young brain go,
Yeah, that thing. And also competitive. It is competitive, as in you need force to spin a Beyblade, and the better you spin a Beyblade, the more time or more RPM your Beyblade will have, rotations per minute, or so it can be used as a battle, which is generally what happens in the anime and in the real world. So Beyblade is a very popular toy that grew, and that was relatable to children of all ages, of all the countries. Like, we still play with it, and in some countries actually there are proper boards of Beyblade. There are proper Beyblading organizations.
oh, like esports.
Yeah, there are proper organizations which conduct tournaments, and there's a Beyblading champion there.
Well, I've seen sports on, that, what do you call that thing, that the rock, paper, scissors, so why not Beyblade?
Yeah, it's very interesting, and there are some reasons that Beyblade got so popular, because there's a lot of variety, firstly, alright, and to every variety there's a reason. Like, there are in the anime there are animal spirits connected to them and everything, and there is a slogan for every power move. There was some very awesome power moves and everything. Plus there are generations and upgrades, basically. Like, there was Pegasus, and it was Metal Fusion, Metal Fury, Galaxy Pegasus and everything. Then in Samurai Steel it became Samurott, like full metal Beyblades. So that's what happened to Beyblades. Even in Bakugan that happened. We'll talk about that later. So currently what is happening is Beyblade Burst is going on, and these are Beyblades that are easy to assemble and deassemble. So, and burst, as in, it's a word that implies a lot of meaning, because in order to win properly in a burst Beyblade match, is that the opponent's Beyblade bursts literally due to the force your Beyblade impacted on it.
So it has to explode.
Yeah, that is the purpose, that it explodes.
If it doesn't explode and just stops, the match continues?
No, the match doesn't continue. It's like in the anime as well and in the real world battles as well. If you win by stopping off the motion, then you get 1 point or 3 points. If you get if the Beyblade bursts, you get a burst victory and you get 5 points.
Ah, okay.
So it's like a series thing. It's a point system. So that thing is there. Plus, in the anime, those people made the Beyblades very close to the heart of children, especially because firstly, it was just a good story. Like he went to find his dad and everything, fought the evil master.
Of course, everyone has to find their dad.
Dude. Okay, and later it was in the second series, I guess it was about constellations and everything, like the star Beyblades, legendary star Beyblades in the final season. So that thing was there was a kind of redemption as well for the villain of the first series. So Ryuga actually trained another guy who had Sagittarius, and that Sagittarius evolved in a legendary star because Ryuga literally gave up his life. So that was it was a very good anime in itself, even if the toys were not there. Plus there was a toy that functioned very properly. It did the exact same thing but in a realistic manner. You launched it the exact same way, it spun and they battled. It's like you cannot break trees, but it did stuff, and it was.
It's like what wrestling is to Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z, there is no wrestling. This dude has not watched Dragon Ball Z. You're not talking about Dragon Ball Z. You do not know.
Well, they don't punch each other.
That's known as martial arts still.
Yeah, there you go. That's what I'm saying.
That's not wrestling. Taekwondo, karate.
Sorry, the one where the UFC wrestling, where they do kickboxing.
That's known as MMA, mixed martial arts.
There you go, that one.
Yeah, not exactly. No, we're not talking about Dragon Ball today, alright? Definitely not you are. No, you are not.
Okay.
So, Beyblades. Well, so as personally in my childhood I used to play with Beyblades a lot. In my society everybody used to, so we all had Beyblades. We used to compete. The one who won the tournament
would get the Beyblade.
Yes, would get the Beyblade of the opponent as well.
No, I was saying would get the Beyblade.
There were none babes, so we couldn't get any.
Oh, okay.
All boys.
No bitches?
No babes. It's a very sad
Moving on.
Yeah. So we got the Beyblade, and now I have a collection. I still have my Beyblades. Also, I have very good stories. Like 4 of my Beyblades are like pure Beyblades, as in all of their parts are accurate to the anime.
As you'll see in the video for this.
Yes, you'll see. This video is special. The background video is special because we have literally recorded it ourselves. Alright. So yeah, and my first Beyblade, Pegasus, it could not battle because it's broken now, but it is still there with me.
Spirit?
And in spirit, yes. Did you know it was like a real life anime moment for me, because my first Beyblade I literally found it in the ground. Zameen mein, like it was stuck in the earth, and I unearthed it and washed it. It was like all original parts, Stone Pegasus. Right when I had finished the first season of the anime.
Awesome.
Yeah, and so it became like real deal for me. I used to not in that way, do not take it the other way, but I literally used to sleep with it.
Oh?
Yeah, I used to hold it and sleep for about a year.
Oh my God.
I was so attached to my Stone Pegasus. Yeah, some things you get attached to. Alright, so later also big claim, but I'm sure if India ever decides to do a Beyblading championship tournament, I would at least be in the top 5.
Oh.
Yeah.
What makes you think there aren't any competitions?
There are. I checked
Oh, okay.
multiple times.
Maybe you're checking the wrong places.
I checked all over the internet, even in the darknet.
Oh, why are you checking the darknet for
Because
competition?
I wanted to
For
participate.
Beyblade? You think the darknet has any interest in doing Beyblade tournaments?
That did show some though. Yeah. And that is because I know a lot of Beyblading tricks now, like special types of spinnings,
Of course.
circular motion, cylindrical motion.
Yeah, I mean, after
elliptical.
sleeping with one for a year, you would get to know about all the things it can do.
Bash and dash launching.
Oh, bash and dash.
Yeah. No.
Bash and dash. Just shoot and drive.
Angulated launching and everything.
Come and go.
One I call a rage launch, as in it literally spins on the base of the wheel, not the tip, the attack ring.
Ah, okay.
So
The rim.
it just the rim of the attack ring. So it just goes like vroom vroom vroom. Please imagine, people. All right, imagine my emotions right now.
I'm imagining.
Like very fast and for a very short amount of time, but if it hits the opponent's Beyblade, it's a gone deal. Alright, gonzo for sure. So those things, plus I created a launcher on my own using, okay, I'm gonna tell
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
yes. So generation 1 holder, generation 2 launcher base. Alright, I removed the restrictive thing inside the launcher. I opened it up, and there's one thing that stops the motion thing, and it when the string is out it goes click. So the part that makes it go click, I removed that. So it's like it will just keep on spinning. Plus I reversed the spin track, so the string can go from the opposite direction, and also I replaced the spin track. So it's of generation 3, as in of the generation which has Drago and everything, another series itself. So it has the longer string for the
Longer duration?
longer string for longer duration,
Of course.
more RPM generation.
Yeah. More time in the ring.
Yeah, and I tested it with about 6
course.
Beyblades for 100 launches each. I made an entire data set and everything. So it gives you 3x speed on an average when launched correctly. It cannot handle heavy Beyblades very nicely, but with average weighted Beyblades, it is a perfect launch. It will give you 3x speed. So yeah, thanks, scientist, engineer. Also, I used to create tips out of erasers.
Ah, okay, out of erasers.
Yes, a lot of people can do that, but I used to do that too much. There was a time there was literally a line in front of my home, like all the children in my society, like 7 years or younger, like tip de do, tip de do, tip.
Oh my god, that sounds so wrong.
Yeah, tip as in of two things:
Uh-huh.
Beyblading tips and little Beyblading tips.
Ah. Okay.
Also, not in one launch, but in like 3-4 launches, I also used to make a Beyblade stadium in the sand, which was very cool. Yeah, so that's enough about my Beyblade. That went in a different direction as I decided, as such. It's okay though. So yeah, but there are some friends of mine which also have a very good collection of Beyblades. I would not name them because they are no longer my friends.
Oh, I thought this is no longer. They're just no longer in this realm.
No, they are. I think so. Maybe. Okay,
For
so
now.
they're like Galaxy Pegasus and Gravity Destroyer. So these are some Beyblades that are really known because some of the tips started having ball bearings and they gave them an extra spin. So yeah, Beyblades are the real thing now, and the only thing that surprises me, like when I used to buy them, they were of 500 each. Alright, 500 a piece with a launcher and a string. Now, when I check, a Beyblade is of 3,500 at least. A proper Beyblade is of 3,500, which is too much. Alright, other than that, English people also tried to copy Beyblades. Right, the series was all called Beyblade only. So there was the same thing, but the names were different. Okay, there was uh, Dragoon was the good guy. Okay, there was Bronzer, there was Drasil. So these things were there. It was a
So
different-
basically, America tried to copy Beyblade but kept the Japanese names.
yes, it did, but in a different way. It's complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is. Now, another one like Beyblades is Bakugan. Alright, so Bakugans I used to have, and I gave them to a family friend, and person that person lost them all. There were 17 Bakugan there.
For those who don't know what Bakugan is, like the toy itself, it's basically a ball that, when attached to something magnetic, opens up to form a kind of robotic creature like Transformers. But the original shape isn't a car, it's a ball. So they are pretty awesome.
That's a really good description. That is a very accurate description. Yes. Alright, so the deal with Bakugan was that they were of different colors, and each color meant an element. Alright, fire, earth, ice, dark,
Of course. What does dark mean?
black,
Yeah, no, what's the power?
darkness.
What does it do?
It darkens you.
Oh.
It's bad, negative. Darkness.
Oh,
alright?
okay. It's negative now. Yeah.
Yes, black means bad.
Oh my god.
Yes. Red means good, white means good, green, brown, all mean good. Black is bad.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so those were based on elements, not emotions, and
Old people.
no, yeah, all people. My God, why are we so racist?
Oh, we're not. I was just. We said it's not based on that. Therefore, we're not racist.
Yes, sure, buddy. Huh. So, how we used to play this is basically we have magnetic cards, we have the Bakugans, and we have some non-magnetic cards, which are also known as stat booster cards. Alright, not the official term, but easier to understand it that way. So, you roll out the Bakugan on the magnetic card. Each card will have some elemental base. On the basis of that, your Bakugan will get a power up.
Basically, think of this as Transformers with Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Again, a very accurate description. It is Transformers in the form of balls with Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Alright, watch Yu-Gi-Oh, watch Bakugan, watch Transformers. You'll get to know everything.
That is a big list.
That is a big list. You'll get Otaku fight. Okay. No, but I need to explain it to
Yeah,
them.
yeah, okay.
Okay, and then stat booster cards you can use to, give special attack powers or defense power or health points.
Like Harden. For
There
Earth
is Harden.
Bakugan.
For all the Bakugan.
Oh,
there
okay.
is
They
Harden for
of
defense.
course.
Every color can go Harden.
Okay.
And there were some boosters like black worked very nicely with Harden. No, it didn't. That was a joke.
Not everyone can handle black and hardened.
Okay. Oh my. Why?
Moving on.
Yeah. Oof. Huh. So, stat cards used to give you stat boosters, and in the end, whichever Bakugan had the highest points, okay, won, basically. And in the anime, it is shown as a proper battle, like they throwing punches at each other and everything. So it's really nice. Again, the protagonist of this is a dragon. Dragoon.
Yeah, Lil Red Dragon.
Yes. Dragonoid. And now they have really massacred the anime Bakugan because the OG was awesome. Now it is very, very childish and very,
Yeah,
very.
I mean, if I remember correctly, the anime, like when it first came out, like the original one, it almost started off like Parasite. Like they just came out of nowhere, and now everyone has a Bakugan all of a sudden.
Hmm.
And first, like they were almost treated like aliens, but then they became sort of like pets, like Pokemon kind of things.
Exactly. They were aliens from another dimension, and then they were adapted by children. Somehow parents did not have problem in any part of the world, and they used to go battle, and the aim was to defeat the dark ones
Of course, of course.
in order to restore peace in the world of the Bakugan. In the current one, it's shown very childishly, and it's literally just a drag. Alright, they concluded it really well in the OG. It's not required; they're just massacring it. But you can go have a look if you want to. Yeah, it's honest opinion. Alright, the OG is much better. Also, there were blue ones, water, fire, red ones.
You're talking about blue balls?
Yeah, there were blue balls which opened up.
Oh my god.
Okay. Huh. So these toys, they were a real deal for children of our age because these are the toys we spent most of our childhoods with. Like even if you bring Beyblades to us now, we will go into a child mode and like we want to play and everything. We literally did in this video and we enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was after a really long time. So now I'm gonna talk about some other anime that have the potential to give us good toys.
Okay.
So there is one that has given us a toy, but that toy is not famous at all. That is Battle B Diamond. Have you heard of this anime?
No.
So it is
Are you talking like backgammon?
no Battle B Diamond.
Oh, okay.
So this anime was kind of very similar, but to Bakugan, but it was like a launch ball thing. Alright. There were toys produced on it, but somehow we could not connect to it too much. And then of course there's Yu-Gi-Oh! Playing cards. Alright, and Slugterra is not an anime, but it can produce really nice toys like Nerf guns based on Slugterra. Wouldn't that be awesome?
That would also be under animal abuse if they gave slugs with it.
I do not care. I do not care. Okay.
Okay.
Then isn't Bakugan dragon abuse?
I'm just saying that dragons are they're conscious, so they're more aware.
Slugs are also conscious in Slugterra. They're very conscious about what is happening to them.
Okay.
They literally jump into the pods and want to be launched.
Okay.
Okay? And there's one very recent anime actually. It is known as Build Divide. Alright, it is a very recent anime, like this year and last year itself. So that has a very complicated, it is, but it has a full potential of giving us card based toys. To you also I suggest watch Build Divide because it's an awesome anime. Alright, I will not go into explaining it. It is a very short anime, please watch it.
Sounds something related to Lego.
It is not at all.
Okay.
And also Digimon can give us great toys. No?
Oh yeah.
Digimon is very similar.
But Digimon, what do you call it? They never went into the like any kind of capsule, right?
Yeah, Digimon and Pokemon could give us
No,
toys.
Pokemon had capsules for their creatures, for their pets.
Yeah.
Digimon, I don't think Digimon had any capsule or.
No, they did not have capsules, but there was a different way of summoning it. Like again, there's potential of
Okay.
giving us a toy. I'm not saying that
Okay.
they missed an opportunity, but there's potential.
Okay.
So yeah, even if in Pokemon, even if they do have capsules, it is still a very difficult thing to produce as a toy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and other than that, all the anime do give us action figures anyways. Those are not toys.
Even hentai.
Those are not toys, but action figures are pretty cool.
Yeah.
In the
And
future-
sexy.
In a future video, I will show you my action figure collection.
And potential hentai figures.
Why are you so
Because they're awesome.
sure?
Someone put dedication into adding a glossy white,
What?
frosting
Uh-huh.
to action figures. And
Uh-huh.
that takes, the detail. Attention to detail.
We do not want that detail. What's that detail?
Oh, trust me. Like the comment section is pretty. Like they'll be asking for the source of, where they can get.
Sauce. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Other than anime, there are, Marvel can give us great toys based on
I mean, there've been like a bunch of Ben 10 watches.
Ben 10, like those, and Power Rangers, Morphers, dude.
Yeah, and Spider-Man web shooters.
Yes.
What? Hey!
Yeah. Also, Star Wars, lightsabers, guys, come on, that's a real thing.
No, lightsabers aren't real, but the toys
Have
are.
you seen the lightsaber battle videos? They're not the lightsabers, but they are close enough to be to qualify as lightsabers.
Yeah, I mean, I've also seen a parody version of that where they have glow-in-the-dark condoms that light up just like lightsabers.
Why do you want to get this video banned, huh?
I'm not saying anything that could get it banned. I'm saying all legal words that are fine.
There are children watching.
So they don't know what I'm talking about. We're talking about
Now they
lightsabers.
would.
Are we talking about lightsabers?
Are we?
Yeah.
Sure, buddy.
Yeah.
Huh. Again, Transformers give us really great toys, alright? They literally do what they're supposed to do. Transform.
Yeah.
I have
mean,
Ultra Magnus.
you could even argue some vibrators are technically Transformer toys.
Bro, stop. Seriously. God.
Okay.
Gee.
I'm just saying the hibachi is
Shush,
just...
shush, shush.
Okay.
Shush. Bad. Very. I am not this kind of person, but today my friend is in a different zone, I guess. Missing someone, huh?
No one.
Sure? You sure?
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember some other toys that are they're very close to being Transformer kind of toys.
Please don't remember in the wrong direction.
I'm literally thinking in that direction.
Other than, proper toys, there are keychains and, mementos of anime and Marvel, like fiction stuff.
Yeah,
Which are great collectibles.
Yeah, you can find them in a lot of websites like Otaku Cart or something like that.
Yeah, and you can find them in CP and other.
No, that's a little too local.
But they give good stuff, alright. Good stuff. Yeah, go to market for once, alright. Stop being a couch potato.
I don't
That
think
was
you
to
should go to
everyone.
I don't think you should go to the market if you want to get a hibachi for yourself.
Yeah, it depends on what you want. I was talking about keychains.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Although it would be pretty bold. I don't think they sell hibachis in local stores.
I don't
Maybe they do.
know. No.
Okay.
Anyways. Okay, so we'll conclude this video here. So if you have these toys or have had these toys, you can talk about them in the comments, and we would definitely like to know about the public opinion on this. So
Peace out!
peace out. Sayonara.